Hey, Sagittarius and Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is Donna from Tarot to do your reading. I roll a die, and I'm not going senile. Okay, I rolled this thing, and it was definitely on Sagittarius. It was sitting like this. I didn't touch it. Nothing bumped into it. Maybe there's a ghost in the house. I don't freaking know. I just know that like a couple seconds later I look over at it and now it's on Libra. It was definitely on Sag. I didn't set it down any differently. All I know is this read apparently is for both Sag and Libra. Maybe there's Libras that are dating Sagittarius, Sagittarius dating Libra. Who? I don't know. I don't know your situation. I don't know if you have placements in both. They have placements in both. I don't know. But for whatever reason, this is a 2-in-1. And I never look at 2-in-1, so if this has a very low view count, I won't be shocked, but I hope you view it. Hopefully somebody views it. And when I went to I pulled a card. I pulled to see, how many decks, and I rolled a 6-sided die. It came up with a 1. I rolled 3 dice to see which of the decks, which one, and it came up with this. This is the 72 Angels deck. It's not real, it's not pictorial at all. It's like, this is what they look like. They're just, they got words on one side and words on the other. I just now went to pull the card because apparently it's card number 10 and there's a crap ton in here. I'm not going to go looking for it. Screw it. It's just too many. But I noticed Lauvia, which I just did for, I think Taurus. I want to say Taurus. And right beneath it was this card. Now look, I don't know if you can see this, but look. Lauvia is supposed to be number 11. Can you even see this? See, it's number 11. The card underneath of it is number 17. What does it say? It says Lauvia. So I found a typo. Not that anybody's excited about that. I know, especially Sag folks are probably like, whatever, But yeah, for anybody out there with any kind of Virgo placements, I found a typo. I found a mistake. So I don't know what. There's number 11 and number 17. Who knows which one's wrong? I don't freaking know. But the one I drew for you all, I was all excited about that. I was like, oh, I got him. But the one I drew for you was Fladia. Fladia? No, Flidia. It's Flidia. Okay, so I'm mispronouncing it from the get-go. But anyway, it has to do with tolerance, mental clarity, which it doesn't sound like I have right this second. Which is intuition, actually. Tolerance, intuition, it helps you achieve greater moral respect and better health, helps you achieve change and improve. What do you feel guilty about or need forgiven? Helps rid of self-destructive tendencies and heal the sick. Are you or someone else dealing with addiction? And it says, see prayer for Aladia. Oh, see, I wrote it wrong. It is Aladia. Okay, Aladiah. Look it up. Aladih. I made a note here. The die stopped at Sag, and when I looked at it again, it was on Libra. And I did the buggy-eyed face. But yeah. So, is there an addiction situation that that Sag or Libra folks, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, are dealing with right now, with them or their partner? If it's an addiction, I'm so sorry. If it's you, obviously seek help. If you are dating someone or married to somebody who has an addiction, that sucks. Because, they can't really help. If you get addicted to something, you're kind of, how do I explain this? It's not, I'm not going to say it's not your fault, but it's a disease. An addiction is a disease. And you may love them like crazy. But if they can't knock it, that's not good. You have to make a decision. You can support them. You don't want to enable them, obviously. But you can support them, but you have to make a decision. If they cannot battle, if they can't win against it, if they can't put an end to the addiction, whatever it is, I don't know, alcohol, drugs, gambling, porn, video game, who the crap knows, or working. Some people work as an addiction. They use work to avoid their dealing with their life, dealing with their problems. They just avoid them by pouring themselves into their work. So if it's drugs, you know, whatever it is, I'm so sorry. That sucks. You have to decide if you can be with them, if you can tolerate it, if you can hang in there. Because a lot of people, there's Tyler's doing Leo apparently. A lot of people fall in love with really, really great people who are broken and try to put a band-aid on a sucking chest wound by having an addiction and trying to avoid healing by an addiction. Addiction is a distraction, basically. That's what it is. An addiction is a distraction to distract you from healing, from, you know, to keep you from actually facing and dealing with some kind of big problem. Most of addictions are because of emotional childhood wounds. I can't even talk today. That people, you know, they experience as a child, and it, you know, some type of trauma, some type of wound, and they grew up to be an adult who never got over it, never healed from it, never came to terms with it, and it still eats away at them deep down below, but it's inside of them, it's eating away at them, making them feel like shit. And so they, you know, turn to alcohol or drugs or gambling, and it's just a distraction. It's just a way to avoid dealing with their pain. So, man, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. I mean, we're at 6 minutes in, and I don't. Here, I will do a spread for you, but I don't really know. Let's see if what the universe has, and it better not be something stupid, because I mean, this is a serious situation. Jesus, I created my own. I am creating my own deck of tarot spreads. So, and hopefully, if this isn't related in any way, then maybe it's something that'll help you. I don't know, find comfort or get your mind off temporarily the problem, but obviously it's going to be something you're going to have to deal with. This sounds like a very Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles situation where you've got a decision to make, you got to weigh your options, you got to figure out what you're going to do. So what is this? Soulmate tarot spread? Okay. So we're going to do a Soulmate tarot spread for Sag and Libra folks. I predict that this is going to get a very low view count because I've noticed, like, at least for me, unless it has just my sign, and when it says Cancer and or Taurus and, because I'm Cancer Sun, but Taurus and Venus, or Taurus rising and Venus. So those are the two I usually look at. So if it says Cancer and somebody, I usually just ignore it. Unless it said, like, I don't know, if it said like Cancer and Virgo or Cancer and Aries, because those might relate to me. But because of their sun or their moon sign. So, Soulmate tarot spread. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to do this. Maybe you're trying to figure out if this is your soulmate and you should hang in there. I'm just telling you right now, soulmate or not. I mean, plus, what is a soulmate? Is it the perfect person who you're going to have the wonderful life with? Because a lot of times soulmates, a soulmate is just somebody who you're meant to learn some kind of lesson with. And a lot of times those are painful lessons. So this very well could be your soulmate. So let's see. All right, that's enough shuffling. So I'm doing this on the fly because I didn't expect your reading to be so short. All right, so 5, 6, and 7. Here's 5, 6, and 7. 2, 1, and 3. All right, folks. If anybody views this, I'll be shocked, actually. But if it helps anyone, I will be thrilled. I'll be thrilled to know if it helps any of you out, because that sucks, man. Addiction problems. Wow. Card to describe my soulmate. That's position 1. The Chariot. That's a Cancer card. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It has to do with someone who seeks guidance. So that's a person who seeks for information, and them moving towards what they want. Somebody who goes for what they want. Card to describe a past life relationship we had, and that's position 2. So, oh, that's weird. Were you in war together? Because it's the 6 of Wands, and it shows like a war scene. Successful battle, you know, they won, whoever it was, they were on the winning side of some kind of battle. I don't know. Were you in a war together of some kind? Why this person is here in my current timeline? Because you can't decide what to do. You've got all these options and you can't decide what to do. Decisions to make. You're faced with a lot of decisions, and you don't know what to do. And you or they or both of you may be somewhat unrealistic about love. This is showing maybe being disillusioned, unrealistic in love. Look at all the options, and none of them are really doing it for you. Describe our soul contract. Pull as many cards as needed. Okay, so that must be here. That's 4. Okay, so, oh man. Okay, and here's a soulmate card. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, this is for somebody out there that needed to see this. Look at this. It's the 6 of Cups. It shows the past, love from the past. But it's been very burdensome. It just over our soul contract. So a love from the past, lots of like innocent, pure love, but it's burdensome. King of Wands. I mean, that's a passionate, that's usually passion. So you have a passionate past life lover, but it's burdensome to you in some way. Important lesson they are teaching me. Important lesson they're teaching you. Oh, Jesus. Disappointment. Oh, man, that does sound like an addiction. So I guess your person is addicted to something. Because they're showing you disappointment. That's what they're teaching you. Look, here you are. It's a very disappointing love. How we can deepen our relationship. Okay. Well, this shows the 3 of Wands. It shows like the world in your hands, waiting for your ships to come in, and working together. This is like a card of working together. Waiting for your ships to come in. So how can you deepen your relationship? I guess work together and be patient. And how can you help them grow? Wow. Well, the Page of Swords is a messenger. Pages are messengers. Swords are communication, thinking, and all that. So, yeah, just in this case, how can you help them grow? Just keep the lines of communication open. Always make sure, don't give them the silent treatment. And if they give you the silent treatment, and they might, try to be patient with them. And just keep the lines of communication open. Don't feel the need to fight fire with fire, I guess, is what I'm looking at. Because you're looking back. This is like this page is looking back at them. I mean, it's got the sword up ready to strike, but be on guard. Just be aware. Stay aware of, try to stay on top of things, but keep the lines of communication open. Man, that's a hell of a reading. I did not expect this, and I almost want to cry. That sucks, because addiction is the worst. It's the worst. It robs you of happiness in a relationship. If you can battle it, if you can win, God bless you. Because there's a lot of pain and anguish that goes in relationships where there's an addiction. There's just a lot of pain. Man, that sucks. I don't want to end on a negative note. So let's do this. Where the hell is it? All right, here it is. Well, Sag and Libra folks, I wish this was a much more positive read. I don't know. If this in any way, shape, or form has helped you, then please hit like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. If it doesn't resonate, I'd actually be happy if it did not resonate in this case. I hate for people to go through painful things. I know it's part of being human, but man, this says, strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from indomitable will. So I guess this is trying to say, hang in there. Hang in there. Just be good to yourself. Protect yourself. Don't let your energy get run down. Don't let anyone physically, mentally, or emotionally beat you up. Don't let them abuse you. But hang in there and, wow, man, Libra. Oh, and then A, who we reading for next? Man, that was a real read. That's got me all rattled. Leo is going to be next, and then here's 6 cards from Donna's Destiny. Whew. I'm still kind of in shock right now. I did not expect all that. I really didn't. I am so sorry, y'all. If you're dealing with that, that sucks. And if you have an addiction, please seek treatment, because you can't handle things on your own. People who try to handle an addiction on their own, it just does not work. Get yourself into treatment or get them into treatment. Get help, because you only stand to benefit from help. You don't lose anything from seeking out help, but you do lose if you don't get help and it takes you over or it takes them over, because man, it's a disease. It is a disease. All right, so 6 cards. I'm trying to be positive here. I want to end this on a positive note. Stop being so stubborn. Okay. Ask them out. There's a blank card. Blank is always good. That's like a positive, and there's another positive one. It's like a wild card, so anything's possible. Update your beliefs, and another blank card. So stop being so stubborn. Ask them out. Update your beliefs. Whew. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, here you go. Here's our message. That's the bottom of the deck. You might want to do that. Thank you, God, for getting us help, getting us the help we need. Thank you, in Jesus' name, amen, or whatever works for you. If you don't believe in God, whatever works for you. But seek out help for yourself or them or for both of you. You're going to need it. Whether it be spiritual, I would definitely say there's some kind of, even if you don't go to church, spiritual help definitely should be part of it as well. Leo is next. God, I love you guys. I'm Moon of Sagittarius. I got Venus in the first house. That makes me kind of like a Libra. I love all my Sag and Libra friends and family members and people. So I hope you all do very well in the future. And I hope anybody who needs help gets it. And I love you. And I'll talk to you later.